without a license, according to deputies, and he and Giselle had dropped off the remaining suspects at the Walmart. They were also found and taken into custody. The Ocala police have reported they made an arrest in one of the deadly shootings last week that left a person dead. 22-year-old Kirian Dukes was killed in a shooting last Thursday at the North Roads Apartments at 10 Northwest 21st Place. 2 other people were injured, according to Chief Greg Graham in a news release. The Lange resident Jacques Barr, who was one of the 2 people hurt at the 6:15 p.m. shooting, has been charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. According to the report, the 21-year-old Barr was charged on Sunday. The investigation is ongoing. Another shooting in Ocala on Thursday at about 3 p.m. left 1 person dead and 3 others injured. No arrests have been made in that case.
What do I do now?
After 911, don't worry, call Fakuri. Fakuri Medical and Chiropractic, treating auto injuries for over 32 years. Same-day appointments, immediate medical attention, all under one roof. Don't worry, call Fakuri. Go to bestinjurycare.com. All auto insurances are accepted. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take your call. Car accident? Don't worry. Call Fakuri. bestinjurycare.com.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Bright sunshine, but rather chilly on this Tuesday with highs in the upper 50s to mid 60s. Then moonlit and chilly Tuesday night with lows in the mid to upper 30s and the coldest inland spots to near 50 along the coast. Mostly sunny Wednesday, highs in the mid to upper 60s. And on Thursday, partly sunny, the high 70 to 74. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
All right. Thank you. 7 minutes after 8 o'clock, 43 degrees here at the Paddock Mall. And as Joe Lundberg just said, it's going to be another cold one tonight. And Galen Unald is on the phone, a big fan of cold temperatures. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry. How are you?
Good. Where are you right now?
I'm at the office, so I'm hitting it this morning. So trying to beat this cold weather that just keeps coming back. It's like, let's go. Let's get to April. Let's get to May.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're done with it. Yeah, I'm always a big fan of the cold weather as we approach the holidays, and then I'm ready for put the heat back on. Let's get back to normal. So how is the office? I mean, you're going through the flu. Is it 90%, 50%? How many people in your office have been hit by this thing?
I wouldn't say the flu. I mean, it's more like a cold, but because the cold is what's this little winter cold is what's running through everybody. And in the space that I'm in, there's 5 of us, and 4 of us have had it or are going through it now. So, yeah.
And what do you do? I mean, do you just stay away from each other or from everybody else, or how? Like in a health environment, you would think that everybody would just take the day off or the week, but you can't. How do you afford to take a week off?
Well, that's just it. You hope that you think you're well, and then last week I came to work twice, and by lunchtime I was at home because I thought I was okay, and then you realize, you're not. But and that's what's happened. I mean, we've all been taking time off for this, and then you try to fight through it a little bit, and then you realize it's not getting any better, and then you end up going to the doctor, and he tells you it's just a virus.
Right.
There you go.
Just got to let it run its course, yeah.
That's it.
So there was a story this morning. It's Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred said he told the Cleveland Indians team owner Paul Dolan that it was time to change the cartoon logo, Chief Wahoo, the Chief Wahoo logo.
Yep.
So they're going to change that. I guess they've had that since 1948. And now, what is it? Is it because it's politically incorrect? Is it because it's what?
Yeah, it's a Native American, and they think that depiction of a Native American is somehow wrong.
And
I just don't agree.
You don't agree?
I mean, I don't know what else to say. No, I think the same thing about the Redskins. I'm tired of people who have no idea what some cultures are about, and they somehow believe that they're doing right by these cultures by taking away something that they believe is offensive to the culture. When you look at the polls that are done with Native Americans don't care, and in some terms they use like the term of Redskins as a term that they embrace. Their school teams on their reservations are called the Redskins, if you really want to fix the Native American culture, go into the reservations and infuse some money there. If the Indians did that and said, hey, we're going to keep this logo and we're going to infuse money into a reservation in the middle of Arizona or Oklahoma, that would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Seminole, that's what Florida State did. And then this problem goes away, because when you look at the lives on reservations, they have higher unemployment than any other race in this country. Suicide, alcoholism, drug addiction runs rampant there because there is no job anywhere on there. And then people think, oh, all Native Americans are rich because they have casinos. It's just not the way it works. So.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. And I've often thought about that whole casino thing. It is kind of an unusual thing that they are allowed to have casinos, and at the same time, I would imagine that they participate in it as well. So it's almost like, here's some money, let's just blow it away. And it would be the casino owners, not necessarily the tribe, or am I wrong about that?
No, the tribe will get a stipend, and then it's divided up between the tribe. But it doesn't go very far at all. I mean, we don't get free school. People ask me all the time. Well, you probably went to school for free. No, I didn't. My mom didn't. Nobody I know did. It's just not the way it works. It's not like we are given anything. There are Native Americans that were forced to live on a piece of land that can't grow crops.
Yeah, right.
So, and somehow they believe that taking away Chief Wahoo off of the sleeve of a shirt is somehow going to change that. It's just not. It's just ridiculous.
So I have here, as a spin-off from that subject, the most offensive team names in sports history. The most offensive team names in sports history.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, so I will do that in just a bit. How's the blood supply?
We're still hurting. We're in emergency need for all types. We just need people to get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood. That's what it comes down to. So, please, give blood.
All right, and let's thank our two sponsors. They are Penn Flooring, of course, and Palm Garden of Ocala, two totally different companies doing two totally different things for us all. In Penn Flooring's case, they sell and install flooring. It's pretty simple and straightforward, but they sell quality flooring, and that's what sets them apart from other flooring companies, whether it's carpeting or wood flooring or linoleum or tile or anything else that I don't know about. If you go down to Penn Flooring at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, not only will you be able to see what you could put in your home or office to make it more beautiful from the floor up, but you'll be able to ask any questions you have about that flooring. And I, for some reason, as I got older, started to appreciate wood flooring more than ever. So that's where I will go when I decide I'm going to put some wood flooring down. And Palm Garden of Ocala, Health and Rehabilitation Center, if you ever have a need for you or a loved one to spend some time in a rehabilitative setting where there is skilled nursing offered, Palm Garden is your choice. They've got their act together. The place is immaculate. The food is delicious. The activities are outstanding. They have an outdoor area, which a lot of facilities don't have outdoor. In fact, they've got an indoor. Well, they have a courtyard, I guess, that you would call like an indoor-outdoor area, and then the outdoor area where you could walk around the building and check out the pond and the ducks, and it's kind of cool. So go to Palm Garden, ask questions, take a tour. They are at 2700 2700 Southwest 34th Street here in Ocala. Their website is palmgardenofocala.com. All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
For the record, Scrody the mascot is probably and always will be the unofficial Rhode Island School of Design mascot. And their team is called the Nads. Have you heard of this one?
No, I haven't.
Oh, my gosh.
I like it.
I cannot believe this is actually a mascot. I mean, the guy is dressed basically as a part of...
As a Nad.
As a Nad, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what he's dressed as. It's just unbelievable. Something you'll go to jail if you show that part of your body, but you can walk around dressed like that. The Pirates of, is it Butte, Idaho? How do you say that name of that town? Butte, Idaho?
Butte.
All right. The Pirates are a tame name unless, of course, you put them in a town called Butte Pirates.
Butte
Pirates. Okay. So anyway, that's I guess the problem is it's.
I guess that's a reach. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not so sure what that means. Okay. Now, the next one is the Midgets of Freeburg, Illinois.
The midgets.
The Midgets, yes. It's a high school. The high school is comprised of 750 midgets.
Like.
Yeah, like little.
All right.
It says they're not actual midgets. Let's see. They had a mascot named Marty the Midget, but got rid of him. But the nickname stayed, and they actually sell clothing. So there you go.
All right.
I don't know. The Midgets of Freeburg.
Wow.
Okay. Here's another one. The Corn Jerkers. The Corn Jerkers of Hoopstown, Illinois.
Corn jerkers?
Corn Jerkers.
Jerkers?
Have you heard of them?
No, I have not. I mean, these are all like high school kids, I'm assuming.
Yeah, some of them are. Not all of them. Let's see. It's the Corn Jerkers are still in action. It comes from the jerking of the corn, which I guess at one time was what you called, I guess, shucking corn.
Shucking corn or husking corn.
Yeah. But they never changed the name to the Corn Huskers. Now that it's the Corn Jerkers of Hoopstown.
Yeah, that kind of doesn't bother me.
No.
I mean, that's who they are. I mean, yeah. Society changed. They didn't change.
Yeah, exactly what happened. All right, and the Indians of Cleveland, Ohio, led by Chief Wahoo. I guess that's the one in the news today.
Yeah, it's not offensive.
The Maniacs of Orfino, Idaho.
Maniacs? What's wrong with that?
If the Orfino Maniacs ever played games against people in the mental institution, that's a stone's throw away. Okay. Oh, my.
Yeah, but, okay. I mean, it's, okay. That's just people being crazy. That's not, I mean, right. Acting like crazy, not being psychologically crazy.
Yeah, really. Okay. All right. The next one
You're not allowed to call a person a maniac anymore?
No. Unless you're...
I mean, is that offensive?
Unless you're referring to that song from that movie. What was that movie? The Maniac song?
Flashdance.
Flashdance. Yes.
She's a maniac. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't understand.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. See, I always thought those kind of wimpy. I believe it's the Oregon Ducks. I mean, that's the Ducks for a football team. That's kind of wimpy, isn't it?
You think it's wimpy? The Oregon Ducks.
I mean, it's their name.
Okay.
I mean,
you're a football player. You're out there with all these guys that are 6'8", 300 pounds, and here comes the duck.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that's a good.
I mean, there were people named after Nut, the Buckeyes.
Yeah, yeah.
That to me is worse.
Now this is the next name is really good for the team is called the Gold Diggers, but so is the cheerleading team. They're called the Gold Diggers. So that's
what's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Like right up there with the 49ers.
Gold Diggers, exactly. Except now it's got a whole new connotation, right?
Now it's changed. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. From Wahpeton, North Dakota, Wahpeton. Their name of their team is the Wops because they're from Wahpeton. Wops. WOPS. Yes.
Okay. Wops.
They changed their slur of a nickname to the. Okay. Sometime in the 1970s, they changed their slur of a nickname to the Huskies, and while the original nickname should have never been used.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Okay. Well, they were the Wops. Well, the Wops became a slur for Italian, right?
For Italians.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. The next one is the Cotton Pickers of Robstown, Texas.
What's wrong with being a cotton picker?
That's a cotton picker. I don't know. Robstown, Texas.
I come from a long family of cotton pickers. I have picked cotton. What's wrong with that?
Have you ever picked cotton?
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day of how they harvest olives. It's an amazing thing how they do it. They put a big umbrella. A machine does it. Puts a big umbrella under the olive plant, and then it shakes all the olives into the umbrella, and then they're funneled into a machine, and that's how they get them.
Yeah, kind of like that's how they do pecans.
Is it? They just shake the tree, huh?
Yep.
The Coons of Frisco, North Dakota. The Coons.
The Coons?
The Coons, yes.
Well, that's a little bad.
That's bad. But when it's, but I guess when it started out, it wasn't. It was they were the Raccoons, and they shortened their name to the Coons. And then when coon became a bad word, they returned to the old name, the Raccoons. So now they're back to the Raccoons.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
The Raccoons.
You just could never make it the nickname. You just couldn't ever use the word coon.
Yeah. So in Hereford, Texas, listen to this. Hereford, Texas, where there's a type of a cow that is raised called the white-faced cow. The team at the school there was called the White Faces.
Sounds innocent, not so innocent.
It sounds innocent because, well, when you know it's about a cow, you don't realize it's
right.
And their mascot is a cow, or it was. I guess they changed their name. Doesn't say what they changed it to. Oh, they just changed it to the cows. They changed it to the cow.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh my gosh!
Or the heifers. Yeah.
What's
wrong with that? We have bulls. Why can't we have cows?
I was going to say bulls would be better. I don't know. What do you think? Cows? Would you be on a team?
I mean, why not?
Oh my gosh, the Hereford Cows.
Tape to see what the women's basketball team looks like.
Oh my gosh, here's one. This was a soccer team in South Africa. They were called the Dangerous Darkies. The Dangerous Darkies.
That means something.
I guess.
Oh, darkies.
Darkies.
I thought you said dargies. Darkies. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
They changed their name in the late 1990s. Now they're the Pumalanga Black Aces. Now they're called the Pumalanga Black Aces. They're a soccer team.
There you go.
Oh my gosh! All right, here's one. This is a 1930s baseball team. They wore grass skirts to the game and played without shoes. They called themselves the Zulu Cannibal Giants.
All right.
Wow.
I mean, they could have used any three of those names. It would have been fine. The Zulus would probably have been fine. The Giants would have been fine. Cannibals would have been fine, but not all three together.
Zulu Cannibal Giants. Some people say that people of their own race can't be racially insensitive. Their name offended many people in the black community. So
I like it.
What is really jumping out at me about all these things is that sports really has to have a little sense of showbiz. Right? It has to be a little showbiz. I mean, if you're going to walk out and
got to sell tickets
barefoot and grass skirts and call yourself the Zulu Cannibal Giants, it's all about showbiz, right?
Yeah, of course. You got to sell tickets.
Oh my gosh! Listen to this one, Galen. This was Pekin High School. They were called the Chinks.
Pecan. You would probably say pecan.
Well, it's Pekin.
Oh, okay, then it's Pekin.
Yeah. They were called the Chinks, the Pekin Chinks of Pekin, Illinois.
Illinois is a bunch of racists.
And they had to change their name to the Dragons. They're now
I would think so.
They're now the Pekin Dragons.
I would think so. That's pretty funny.
And I have one more, I think. The Coachella Valley High School had their name the Mighty Arabs. The Mighty Arabs.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Their mascot was a belly dancing genie. I guess that was the problem, was the belly dancing genie.
That wouldn't have helped. No.
Yeah, probably was part of the problem there. Oh, that's kind of cute. All right. So there you go. That was all of the politically insensitive sports names. Most of them seem to have been changed since they originally had those names. So
sure.
So what's new in the world of coaching the kids? Are you coaching any kids right now?
Yeah, just flag football. My oldest son's got a soccer game tonight at Lake Weir, and then Tristan's got a basketball game tomorrow, and flag football game Saturday. Pretty much
flag football
every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember flag football. Were you good at that? Were you good at flag football? Do you like flag football?
I do. I mean, it's a completely different game.
What is the rules?
So-
You have to get both flags or just one flag?
No, just one flag, but there's a lot of rules that are completely different than football. I mean, you cannot make any contact, obviously, but you can't strip the football. It's depending on the league and how they cover it. Sometimes you can't spin, you can't leave your feet, you can't jump. It just depends on
Do you have to wear a helmet?
which official's there and how they call it. No.
Is it boys and girls or just boys?
Yeah, boys and girls. In the league we're in, there are no girls, but
they could be.
girls who play flag football. Sure.
All right.
I mean, girls played on my on my son's football team last year. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I remember you told us that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to this? I know the Super Bowl. Are you looking forward to that?
I think so. Yeah, I think it'll be entertaining. I mean, once the game starts, all the hype and everything, I don't really get into, but yeah, everything else, I think it'll be a fun game. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, if you were from Pennsylvania or any of the states that is considered New England, you could get some kind of special deal down at the Swan and the Dolphin Hotel in Disney.
Why is that?
That's what they're offering. They're offering a special deal, $100 off and something. But you have to stay for 3 nights, and you know that place is not cheap.
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah.
Special-
I guess if you're from New England.
special deal. I love how they send out news releases, and you know that when it's Disney, it's never a news release. It's usually an ad of some sort. So
An ad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is just their news. A lot of people do
that's
that.
exactly right.
But it is fun to
Sure.
read it anyway. All right, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile today, Larry. We're pretty excited. Glad to be out there. Haven't been there in a while. I'm stalling because I forgot to look at it. Give me a second.
Is it go
I
to
have it.
lifesouth.org? Is that where it is?
Well, that's exactly where it would be. Except I'm in my office, and so now I'm pulling it up in my computer.
When you guys put out an emergency need, do you see results from those emails? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, some's better than others, but today we're at Walmart over at Wedgwood Road. We're going to be there today and tomorrow, but we're also at Hobby Lobby. And tonight we're going to be at the King of the Wings over there at the ARC.
All right, Red Arc. Okay. Hey, again, have a great day. I'm glad you're getting over your cold, and thank you.
Yeah, me too.
Palm Garden and Penn Flooring, the important announcement Galen makes to remind us that we are the ones responsible for making sure there's a blood supply. Thank you, Galen.
All right.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
What do I do now?
After 911, don't worry, call Fakuri. Fakuri Medical and Chiropractic, treating auto injuries for over 32 years. Same-day appointments, immediate medical attention, all under one roof. Don't worry, call Fakuri. Go to bestinjurycare.com. All auto insurances are accepted. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take your call. Car accident? Don't worry, call Fakuri. bestinjurycare.com.
Palm Garden announces Fast Track. Fast Track. Focused assessment, safe transition. When a new guest is admitted to Palm Garden, we start with the ABCs. A is the assessment to determine what the guest needs. B is for basic care, which is excellent nursing and therapy. And C is for consistency to provide what's needed throughout the stay. Fast Track. Palm Garden will get you home fast, really, really fast. Take a fast tour of Palm Garden, located at the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. A classified memo has been approved for release by Republicans on the House Intelligence Committee. They say it proves the Russia election meddling investigation is based on politically biased information.
The committee's ranking Democrat Adam Schiff said the Republican majority voted against the public release of the Democrats' version at the same time.
The majority, on a party line basis, voted against both memoranda being released to the public.
Under congressional rules, the issue is now with the president, who has 5 days to voice objections to the memo's public release.
Fox's Catherine Herridge. President Trump's State of the Union address is tonight, and White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders says there's a lot to be optimistic about.
Look, we've got an economy that is booming. ISIS is on the run. We're remaking the judiciary in a way that actually believes in upholding the Constitution.
Massachusetts Congressman Joe Kennedy III delivers the official Democrats' response. Fox News. We report, you decide.
What happened? You used to go hours without visiting the bathroom. Now it seems like you're constantly getting up to pee. Listen, the makers of Super Beta Prostate are introducing a new wonder pill, Super Beta Prostate P3 Advanced, with 3 key ingredients that are great for your prostate. To celebrate, your first 30-day supply is free. Pay shipping and handling. Get P3 Advanced free. Call 1-800-215-9360. 1-800-215-9360. 1-800-215-9360.
When you're hiring, you want qualified candidates fast, and it can be hard to know where to find them. More than 3 million businesses use Indeed.com, the world's #1 job site. Whether you need entry-level or highly skilled employees, Indeed helps you find great talent and make the right hire. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/promo. That's Indeed.com/promo. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
The weather is brought to you by MyFWC.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Bright sunshine, but rather chilly on this Tuesday with highs in the upper 50s to mid-60s. And moonlit and chilly Tuesday night with lows in the mid to upper 30s and the coldest inland spots to near 50 along the coast. Mostly sunny Wednesday, highs in the mid to upper 60s. And on Thursday, partly sunny, the high 70 to 74. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
The College of Central Florida is committed to being your first choice for quality higher education. CF has locations in Marion, Citrus, and Levy counties and offers more than 60 academic programs. Earn a certificate, associate, or bachelor's degree. With Florida's 2+2 program, a student can complete an associate in arts at CF and be guaranteed admission to a state of Florida university. CF is ranked number 13 in the U.S. for affordability, is military friendly, and offers a full student life experience. Make CF your first choice. Call 352-873-5800.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Need a tree or two and you're looking for the best deal? Then look no further than Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala and check out their buy one, get one at half price deal. Come on out. Pick out your favorite. The selection is huge. You buy one at Bob's already low price and get a second tree just like it for half price. Large trees up to 5 or even 7 feet tall, just $59, and you get another one for half price. While you're there, be sure to stroll Ocala's favorite free attraction, the Camellia Show Spectacular with hundreds of budded and blooming camellias all over this 5.5-acre garden. For years, people have come far and wide for this fabulous show. It's at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, just east of Blake Weir Avenue. Open daily till 4, Saturdays till 2, in the same blooming place for 66 years.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Visit George Mangan Insurance in Ocala today at manganinsurance.com.
Okay, guys, listen up. It's that time of year again. Little chocolate hearts, roses, earrings. Valentine's Day's coming up. Last year you got me slippers that didn't fit. The year before, it was that steering wheel cover for my car. And don't even get me started on the vacuum cleaner incident. Now, don't get me wrong, flowers and jewelry would be nice, but this year I'd like something I can thank you for every single day. That new bathroom I've been dreaming about. You know, the one with the rain heads, body sprayers, touchless faucets, bidet, and even the seat warmer. So here's what you do. Step 1, return the crockpot and apron that you thought were good ideas. Step 2, pick up the phone and call Mike Scott Plumbing now.
You heard the lady, guys. Call today to schedule an appointment to visit one of our beautiful showrooms. The main showroom in Hernando or the new showroom in Wildwood, right across from Brownwood Square. Call today, 237-2888. That's 237-2888. And remember, if water runs through it, we do it. Mike Scott Plumbing.
And that leaf blower in the closet better be for your mother.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 24 minutes before 9 o'clock. It's time for News Bites. This is the portion of AM Ocala Live during which usually Robin and I will read you the stories that we have without offering any commentary, and it's exactly the same, only today Robin is not here. If you're wondering, Robin is with her family. She and her son, who's visiting from New Jersey, and Robin's mom are going to Homosassa Springs today, and if you've never gone there, I would recommend going there. It's just a nice day, beautiful time of year to go, as a matter of fact. Lots of animals, and of course the famous hippopotamus named Lou. All right, let's get on with this. I have some news items. I will read these to you. I will not read the whole story. I will not offer any commentary. I don't have the phone lines open right now, so we won't have any commentary from listeners, and I will refrain from attempting to be entertaining. I'm just here right now for the next 23 minutes to read the news to you. I'll keep it short by reading only the first few paragraphs or the first paragraph, singular, or maybe even the first few lines, depending on the story. Once the gist of the story is out there, and I feel confident you get the idea of the story, I move on to the next one, and that gives you a chance to catch up on the news without putting up with any opinions from anybody on the radio, myself in this case. Now, if you do detect an opinion in the story, that's not unusual. That it does happen. I try my best to make sure I get sources that balance the delivery out, so some of these stories may lean to the left, others may lean to the right, and hopefully I do a good job of finding some news sources that don't lean at all. But when you do detect that, good for you, and don't put it on me, A, for the opinion, and B, for not replying to the opinion. I do that plenty during the course of the broadcast each day, but not during this time slot. Anyway, by doing it that way, I'm able to get between 25 and 30 stories into this segment, and that means you can listen to your radio, catch up on the news, and then get on with your own life and live your own news. The first story is from TV 20. Marion County deputies have arrested 4 suspects, 3 of them teens, in connection to 9 vehicle burglaries over the weekend. 21-year-old Cameron Gilles Giselle, a 16-year-old, and 2 15-year-olds are charged with several burglary and grand theft charges in connection to 9 vehicle burglaries in Silver Spring Shores. On Sunday, witnesses told deputies they saw a vehicle turn on their road and that two men exited the vehicle and tried to get into other vehicles at nearby residences. The witnesses reportedly said they yelled at the suspects to leave, and one of the suspects pointed a handgun out the window of the car and fired 3 times into the air. Witnesses then told deputies that they saw the suspect's vehicle leaving Walmart. According to deputies, they then conducted a traffic stop and located Giselle and the teen suspect he was with. The teen suspect was driving without a license, according to the report. He and Giselle had dropped off the remaining teens at the Walmart. They were also found and were taken into custody. From Spectrum News 13, the Ocala Police Department said it has made an arrest in one of the deadly shootings last week that left a person dead. 22-year-old Kirian Dukes was killed in a shooting last Thursday at the North Roads Apartments at 10 Northwest 21st Place. 2 other people were injured, according to Chief of Police Greg Graham in a news release. The land resident, Jacques, it may not be Jacques, might be Jackie Barr, who was one of the 2 people hurt at the 6:15 p.m. shooting, has been charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The 21-year-old Barr was charged on Sunday. The investigation is ongoing. Another shooting in Ocala last Thursday at about 3 p.m. also left a person dead and 3 others injured. An online petition is calling for pet food to be included on the approved list for food stamps. As of yesterday morning, more than 88,000 people had signed the petition. Since 1964, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, has only applied to food meant for humans. The Care2 online petition organizer, Edward B. Johnston Jr., argues the addition would keep thousands of animals out of shelters. The petition also acknowledges the argument that people should not keep pets if they can't afford them, but also points out that an individual or family's financial status can change at any time. Once the petition reaches 90,000 signatures, it will be presented to the United States Department of Agriculture. Florida State University will lift portions of a suspension on campus Greek life and instill reforms after a hazing death and 2 unrelated arrests. FSU President John Thrasher says Greek organizations will be allowed to recruit and take part in philanthropic activities. Social events will be limited and a ban on alcohol will remain in place. FSU says fraternity and sorority leaders have agreed to a number of changes and have developed a new plan for Greek life activities. Last fall, Thrasher suspended all Greek life on campus indefinitely after 20-year-old Andrew Coffey, a fraternity pledge, died of alcohol poisoning. 9 people were charged with college hazing causing injury or death. 2 other fraternity members were also arrested on unrelated drug trafficking charges. From Fox News, a 32-year-old man has died in a freak accident in India after being sucked into an MRI machine Saturday night. Rajesh Maru carried an oxygen container into a room at Nair Hospital in Mumbai with an active MRI scanner, and its magnetic forces dragged him, according to the local police. That's when the oxygen cylinder apparently broke, emitting fatal concentrations of liquid oxygen that Maru inhaled, according to The Guardian, citing preliminary police reports. Maru's uncle told the AFP news agency that a hospital employee had allowed his nephew into the MRI room. The ward boy, who was supposed to prevent such incidents, told my family members to go inside when the machine was turned on. We are shocked and devastated, the uncle said, according to AFP. In a statement released yesterday, Mumbai police spokesman announced that 2 hospital employees had been arrested for negligence. The Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots will face off in this year's Super Bowl. Depending on the outcome of the game, fans can celebrate with a special deal at Walt Disney World. The Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Resort are offering a Champions Package exclusive exclusively for residents of Pennsylvania or any New England state. States include Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Fans will be given a $100 credit for a meal at any restaurant at the Swan and Dolphin. They will also be given a complimentary room upgrade as part of the Champions package. The offer requires a minimum of 3 nights and is available through December 24th of this year. All right. Oh, and that was from the Florida News Network. The next is from USA Today. President Trump's administration released a list of more than 200 Russian politicians and oligarchs who have flourished under the regime of President Vladimir Putin. The Putin list was released following a demand by Congress that the United States punish Russia for interfering in the 2016 U.S. election. Surprising, the Trump administration announced that nobody will be punished for now. Some U.S. lawmakers said Trump was giving a free pass to those on the list, fueling further questions about whether the president is too soft on Russia. Trump says he's willing to testify in special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, and that his testimony could take place within 2 to 3 weeks. When President Trump delivers his State of the Union address this evening before Congress, he can fairly boast about a strong economy and a record-breaking stock market, but it is also a time of grave danger for his presidency, with special counsel Robert Mueller investigating allegations of election fraud and obstruction of justice. Whether Trump will mention the investigation, the elephant in the room, is anyone's guess. White House officials say Trump will put the spotlight on a few priorities, including immigration overhaul. To counter Trump, Democrats have invited a host of dreamers, undocumented immigrants who were brought to the United States as children. Massachusetts Representative Patrick Kennedy will deliver the official Democratic response afterward. From USA Today, the women behind the hashtag #MeToo movement are not showing any signs of slowing down. Actress and activist Rose McGowan's new E documentary series titled Citizen Rose premieres this evening at 8 p.m. The 2-hour special explores McGowan's biography as well as a recent history of the hashtag #MeToo movement. McGowan's memoir, titled Brave, hits the shelves also today. Fellow hashtag #MeToo alum Alyssa Milano is launching another online initiative today titled hashtag State of the Dream to support immigrants and raise money for United We Dream, an immigrant youth-led organization. Milano called for social media users to create brief videos describing your dream for America and post them at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And from USA Today, after President Trump delivers his State of the Union address today, Stormy Daniels, the ex-porn star with whom Trump allegedly had an affair in 2006 and then reportedly paid off before the 2016 election, is set to appear on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Kimmel said he has many questions for Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, but judging from her silence in recent interviews, she may not answer. 38-year-old Daniels now denies the affair and appears to be under a non-disclosure agreement or a legal gag order. This will be Daniels' first appearance on a late-night show since the Wall Street Journal reported that she was paid $130,000 through Trump's lawyer to keep quiet about her alleged affair with the president. All right, we're up against the break. Let's take that break, and we will be right back. You're listening to WOCA Ocala. We've got more news bites on the other side of this break.
College of Central Florida is committed to being your first choice for quality higher education. CF has locations in Marion, Citrus, and Levy counties and offers more than 60 academic programs. Earn a certificate, associate, or bachelor's degree with Florida's 2+2 program. A student can complete an associate in arts at CF and be guaranteed admission to a state of Florida university. CF is ranked number 13 in the U.S. for affordability, is military friendly, and offers a full student life experience. Make CF your first choice. Call 352-873-5800.
What do I do now? After 911, don't worry, call Fakuri. Fakuri Medical and Chiropractic, treating auto injuries for over 32 years. Same-day appointments, immediate medical attention, all under one roof. Don't worry, call Fakuri. Go to bestinjurycare.com. All auto insurances are accepted. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take your call. Car accident? Don't worry. Call Fakuri. bestinjurycare.com.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Ocala Aviation now has opportunities for flight instructors. Wait, hold on, Brad, is this correct? You're looking for instructors, not students?
Actually, we're looking for both.
Well, that's descriptive.
Well, I need flight instructors because we're now affiliated with a major university and can offer 4-year degrees. Plus, we're also approved to work directly with VA students.
Okay, so a degree in what, and what's a VA student?
Well, it's a bachelor's degree in aeronautics, which includes a commercial pilot's license, and there's financial aid available. By VA students, I mean veterans. They now have access to new benefits to pay for flight training.
Okay, so you have new opportunities for new students. What about the instructor side of it?
Well, with new students, we need more instructors.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
So, if anyone out there is a flight instructor, I want to encourage them to come see me. And if they're not an instructor but have their commercial license, we can help them become an instructor.
So they get their instructor license and have a job too.
Exactly.
So you got a lot going on. The VA, the college, and now hiring instructors and future instructors too.
Yep. So now can we get the commercial started?
Already ahead of you. Call Brad to get your adventure started today at Ocala Aviation, 861-7484.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Elks Lodge, 25th Avenue in Ocala, any Wednesday at 7 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
All right, let's return to News Bites. The next story is from USA Today. Kenya's opposition said it will swear in its leader, Raila Odinga, as an alternative president today, despite the warning from the country's attorney general that the act will amount to treason. The announcement by the National Super Alliance sets the stage for another round of election-related clashes between police and opposition supporters and raises fears of more civilian deaths. The U.S. has advised Odinga against the so-called inauguration as East Africa's economic hub tries to move beyond months of deadly election turmoil. A dedication ceremony will be held on Friday, February 2nd at 10:30 a.m. for the E.L. Foster Walking Trail, formerly known as the 31st Street Start Walking Trail. The ceremony will take place at the walking trail located at 2025 Southeast 31st Street. Mr. E.L. Foster served as the mayor of Ocala from 1995 until 2002 and led the city's designation as an All-America City. Additionally, he was instrumental in the formation of the Marion Cultural Alliance through his enthusiastic support of the original Horse Fever public art project, and serving on the board of directors, he supported many other community causes during his 48-year residency in Ocala and was also the owner-operator of the Holiday Inn in Silver Springs. E.L. Foster passed away in 2016 at the age of 82. The event is free and open to the public. Members of the media are encouraged to attend. If you need more information about this, call the City of Ocala Recreation and Parks Department at 352-368-5517. From the Associated Press, a Northwest Indiana woman has honored her father's memory with a humorous obituary that recounts his fondness for his family and details how he left behind 32 jars of Miracle Whip, 17 boxes of Hamburger Helper, and other items that could prove helpful in a zombie apocalypse. The obituary for Terry Ward also says he escaped this mortal realm with a belief that The Blues Brothers was the best movie ever. It recounts how he drove one of his Illinois high school teachers to an early retirement, volunteered to serve in the U.S. Army, and worked 39 years of begrudging service for AT&T. It also includes a long list of things he loved, including free beer and discussing who makes the best pizza, and says he was known for doling out ice cream sandwiches to his grandchildren. Jean Lamb said she wrote the obituary for her father with a bit of humor because he lived to make other people laugh. She said she began writing the obituary on Tuesday after the 71-year-old died from a massive stroke. From NBC News, in a statement, MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred said he told team owner Paul Dolan that it was time to mothball the cartoonish caricature of the Cleveland Indians and remove it from the Indians' uniforms, which have been on those uniforms since 1948. Over the past year, we encouraged dialogue with the Indians organization about the club's use of the Chief Wahoo logo, Manfred said. During the constructive conversations, Paul Dolan made clear that there are fans who have a long-standing attachment to the logo and its place in the history of the team. From Fox News, the vote was announced to reporters by California Representative Adam Schiff, a top Democrat on the committee, who called it a very sad day after House intelligence voters voted to release surveillance memo to the public. President Trump now has 5 days to decide whether he has any objections before the memo can be publicly released. Last week, a top Justice Department official urged House Intelligence Chairman Devin Nunes not to release the memo, saying it would be extraordinarily reckless and could harm national security and ongoing investigations. The 4-page memo is being described by lawmakers as shocking, troubling, and alarming, with one congressman likening the details to KGB activity in Russia. From the Associated Press Aerospace Division, the moon is providing a rare triple treat this week. Tomorrow, much of the world will get to see not only a blue moon and a supermoon, but also a total lunar eclipse, all rolled into one. There hasn't been a triple lineup like this since 1982, and the next one won't occur until the year 2037. The eclipse will be visible best in the western half of the United States and Canada before the moon sets early tomorrow morning, and across the Pacific into Asia as the moon rises tomorrow night into Thursday. The U.S. East Coast will be out of luck. The moon will be setting just as the eclipse gets started. Europe and most of Africa and South America will also be pretty much missing the show. A blue moon is the second full moon in a month. A supermoon is a particularly close full or new moon, appearing somewhat brighter and bigger. And a total lunar eclipse, or blood moon for its reddish image, has the moon completely bathed in the Earth's shadow. The moon will actually be closest to Earth today, just over 223,000 miles away. From the Reuters news agency, shares of Apple fell 2.1% on news that the company will have production of its $999 iPhone X smartphone. The company is due to report earnings on Thursday. The market's responding to the question of what Apple's earnings are going to look like. Specifically, what kind of guidance are they going to give on iPhone X sales? According to Bucky Helwig, the senior vice president of BB&T Wealth Management in Birmingham, Alabama. From the Associated Press, Italians fed up with Italy's lousy postal service may now have found the culprit. Police say they discovered nearly a half-ton of undelivered mail in a rogue postman's garage. The Postal Service said the 573-kilogram stash in the Vicenna home of the 56-year-old postman was the biggest seizure of mail ever undertaken in Italy. The missing mail had been collecting for the past 8 years and included utility bills, bank statements, old phone books, and political propaganda mailings from the 2010 regional elections. Police were tipped off when volunteers from a recycling center reported receiving 25 big yellow containers from the Postal Service with mail still inside. The Postal Police say the mail will now be delivered to its rightful owners, only a few years late. And from the Associated Press, police say 2 truck trailers loaded with 44 tons of chocolate were stolen in southern Germany, and there's no sign of the sticky-fingered perpetrators. Police said yesterday the trailers packed with $496,100 worth of chocolate were stolen from an industrial park in Freiburg on Friday night. One was found Saturday hauled by a Polish truck that had stopped at a rest area near the German-French border. The driver fled on foot, and the trailer was still full of the stolen chocolate. The second trailer was found in Lahr, also near the border with France. And let's see, I have one more here. From the Associated Press, with the government's budget deficit rising, the Texas Department announced yesterday that it expects to borrow $441 billion in the current January through March quarter, the largest amount in 8 years. The Treasury said this figure compares to actual borrowing of $282 billion in the October through December quarter. It will be the largest borrowing need since the government borrowed $483 billion in the January through March quarter of 2010. That is all the time we have for News Bites. We need to move forward. Carol Ann Baldwin coming up next in the Garden with Carol Ann, and we will be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Here are today's headlines from The Source. WOCA Congressman Ron DeSantis was in Daytona Beach yesterday to announce that he was going to run for governor of Florida.
Well, I'm proud to be here and say we're running and we're going to win this race.
DeSantis thanked President Trump and some well-known media personalities for urging him to run.
I also want to thank